Hello, guys. We don't shoot. Once again, welcome to Imo State Daily Gist. In today's gist, we have only but two articles to analyze. One, Biafra Nations League won IPOB over Cubana chief priest. Secondly, we are going to look at this APC convention, how it affects Uche Nwosu and the Rochas Okorocha. Do not forget, Rochas Okorocha is an in-law to Uche Nwosu. So we are going to look at it and a few others. But before then, sit down as we jump into the main gist. If today is your first time coming on this channel, please consider subscribing. It is free. This is because it will enable you to click on the bell icon so that next we drop a news like this, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you. Let's jump into the news proper. All right. Biafra Nations League won IPOB over Cubana chief priests. Wow. Actually, the truth is this. I don't know our problem here in as Igbo nation called Biafra. I don't know our problem. Must we be attacking one another? Must we be attacking one another? Here, blame upon blame, accusation upon accusation, and other. It will not take us anywhere. IPOB will come up today and be warning Cubana chief priest. Biafra Nations League will from the other end and be warning IPOB and all that. This is not the way to actualize our nation, Biafra. This is not a good way to handle this. Let's come together. It is no longer news that the governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodinma, appointed Cubana chief priest as his social media influencer. This happened somewhere January 2022. We reported it here too at Imo State Daily Gist, where we said first year, second year, governor did not appoint any youth or Cubana chief priest to organize or to be in charge of social media or influencer. And we said we discovered that the governor has a social SA on social media, but this time around, in order to bring in Cubana chief priest, he now created another one which he called SSA on what social media influencer. This happened in January 2022. All right, after that, Cubana chief priest was alleged, not alleged, we reported it here too. We are seeing somewhere sharing phone with the governor. And everybody was like, Abba, which kind of empowerment is this? But behold, we applauded the governor for that outdo, sharing 2,700 smartphone to Imo youth. It's not easy. It's really sheer prosperity agenda. We applauded the governor for that, and like Oliver Twins, we need more. All right. This note that angered the IPOB, who won Pascal Chibike. I don't know if you know that the real name of Cubana chief priest is Pascal Chibike Okechukwu, but on stage he is known as what? Cubana chief priest. Now IPOB now came up after that appointment and was like warning the Cubana chief priest to stay away from the affairs of the Imo State. That's why he said, is this way we are going to actualize our nation? You get the point? Many people work for their governor according to BNL, which is too many celebrities are working for their governor, and I wonder, and I don't know why IPOB will be sending such warning to Pascal Okechukwu. Are you trying to say you should not take over the appointment? Even PDP on their own, we shouldn't play opposition in all things. We shouldn't play politics in all things or be in opposition in all things. You get the point? Appointing a son of Imo State into it's not a wrong thing and can never be a bad. It's a good thing. You get the point? It's a good thing in the good direction. You get the point? So we should live to accept such decisions, especially when you are not the governor. Governor reserve the right to appoint anybody he wants and feel fit. You get the point? So IPOB, the indigenous peoples of Biafra, now came up with a warning that Cubana chief should stay away from Imo State towards first. But this one did not go, or the warning does not, perhaps did not go down well with Biafra Nations League, BNL. Through their national leader actually now warned the indigenous peoples of Biafra against harming people or persons unnecessarily. This is what I'm saying. Actually, we shouldn't be seen castigating one another. Is not a good way to actualize this dream of ours. Get the point? Biafra is for all. Even people that are against it, that are opposing it today. And if we get it, Rome was not built in a day. If you get, they will all come back. The truth is that everybody will not support your ideology or belief. Now, with Nnamdi Kanu have chosen to liberate the people. There are other people that might feel, no, I don't want to be liberated. I still want to be a slave to this country called Nigeria. I get the point. And they'll be seeing it even by appointment and everything. They are eluding not only Southeast Ndibo. The appointment will be eluding, and still they will be shouting one Nigeria and the other. But all the same, this is not the reason why we should do what? Be killing one another, be castigating and criticizing one another. No, rather let's be focused. And who knows? So according to the national leader of Biafra Nations League, Chimezie Richard, through his Facebook page, he said, I have searched to see where Cubana chief priest made a comment or attacked Biafra or IPOB, which I didn't see. Then I was wondering why the threat coming from what? IPOB leadership. Threatening this young man can make government go after him. What he's saying here is that IPOB warning Cubana chief priest might trigger, you get the point, trigger this unknown government to begin to attack and threaten Cubana chief, which is true. That warning is uncalled for. That warning, it is uncalled for actually. You get the point? Let's reason before we do whatever thing we think is right or wrong. Let's think very, very well. What you think that is right might not be. Please. He mainly accepted a job. Why not observe him, how he carried out such assigned role? You get the point? He was just appointed. We would have done what? We would have leave him to do what? At least let's see how he goes about it before doing what? Cubana chief priest is not a Biafra agitator, which is right. He's just a celebrity. He's not part of the agitators. That you accept him to turn down an appointment given to him? No. He wants it. He accepted it. So let's leave him. This state is his state. A lot of celebrities has done what? Work with their state government. You get the point? When we talk of even Edochie, Enyon Edochie, what's wrong with Abia state governor or government? Dada Ezendara, you get the point? What's worked with the Anambra state governor? Here in Imo State, so many has worked with what? Rochas, Okorocha, and others. Why Cubana chief priest now will be attracting wrong signal? You get the point. So many of those frowning at the chief priest making noise online are still the same people following him for what money. He will mobilize the same people for campaigns and other activities, and they will collect 10k and clean mouth and come and be disturbing people on what Facebook. So what he's trying to say, what the national leader of Biafra Nations League is trying to say, is that it's uncalled for. That threat of IPOB to our son Cubana chief priest is uncalled for, really uncalled for, really uncalled for. Alright guys, let's jump into the second gist which we have for today. APC convention which will soon be coming up. It's no longer news that they have released the list, and no doubt that Uche Nwosu and his father-in-law men make the convention subcommittee list. You get the point. This is on most daily newspaper. Please, if you want to read more that that is here, please look at the link below this description. You will see the Imo State Daily News link. Click on it, please go through it and know what is happening in your state. What we report here is simply what that is happening in Imo State. No matter where you are, we have your back. You get the point. Click on the notification button there. Every time we drop news, you will see it from our online newspaper. And the same thing with here, where we select one or two to discuss. And drop your comment on the comment section below so that we discuss it. If you have a question, you ask. We begin to flow from there, and you will learn and hear more news. All right. Uche Nwosu, a former governorship candidate. Let's not forget, Uche Nwosu was contested with Hope Uzodinma for #1 seat of the state, and he failed. And his father-in-law was the one, was the incumbent governor when Uche Nwosu contested with Hope Uzodinma, and behold, Hope Uzodinma won them. And after that, and there have been political issues and all that, to the extent Uche Nwosu was arrested and handcuffed from church to arrest of loyalists, to destruction or vandalization of some buildings, and the handover of some land to the owners by the state governor, which he alleged that Hope Senator Rochas Okorocha collected from the people of Imo State. So there has been an issue going on between the state governor and the Hope Uzodinma with Uche Nwosu. But surprisingly, the list came out and Uche Nwosu made the list. And he was appointed into the screening committee. You get a point. Uche Nwosu was appointed into what? Screening committee. Now, on the list circulated on social media and signed by James, the convention planning committee, Uche Nwosu was mentioned as a member of screening what? Committee. Are we there? Uche Nwosu was mentioned as the member of screening committee. We want to congratulate him. We want to use this opportunity to congratulate Uche Nwosu for that giant scribe. But nevertheless, Senator Rochas Okorocha, other loyalists, was what appointed into the committee, and they, which include even our barrister Ijeoma Igbo Anose and Anwuka, barrister Oke Anwuka, and others. Even barrister Uzodinma Okoro, we know this name. They are all men of Rochas Okorocha. They made the list. Now the former governor, is currently running for the. Now we have for the president on the platform of what? APC. Senator Rochas Okorocha no doubt is running for to take over from Muhammadu Buhari, and who knows might be the reason why his men and Uche Nwosu was appointed into that committee, and can be because Uche Nwosu has contested and he is the leader, despite the political party he did, or he contested it with, or because of the father-in-law, or because of the Supreme Court. So APC knows why they appointed these people into this APC subcommittee. Notwithstanding, there was a case which the Supreme Court has handed down his decision in a case which involved Daniel Nwafo. You see, when Daniel Nwafo is the chairman of APC under the fraction of Rochas Okorocha, while Ebere, McDonald Ebere, is the APC chairman of Imo State under Hope Uzodinma fraction. Now, let's not forget that Hope Uzodinma and his counterpart, Ebonyi State Governor, was appointed as what? Screen Appeal and Venue Decoration Committee, respectively. So guys, this is what that is happening in APC now. They fight and there are some speculation that Hope Uzodinma will be going after them. So let's cross our fingers and wait to see if there will be a reaction of removal of these names or what not. But not before then. I still remain your brother and your friend. Please, once again, consider subscribing to this channel. We are coming up. We need encouragement so that we continue this and improve. Yes, we are not there yet. We are improving. Encourage us so that we keep the tempo high, so that we have a place to call our own. But before then, have a nice day. Bye.